So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. We'll prop the hips with either blanket, pillow, or block. We'll take the palms to the lap and the index fingers to the thumbs. Bring your mind's attention to your breath and close the eyes. We'll take your attention inward. Begin to soften. Relax the forehead and eyebrows. Relax the upper and lower jaw. Relax the neck and shoulders. Continue breathing deeply through the nostrils. Then inhale to grow tall through the crown of the head. Exhale to press firmly through the sit bones. We'll relax the shoulders. Pull the tummy in gently. We'll inhale, reach the fingertips out to the sides and up to the ceiling. Exhale to reach out through the fingertips and down. Inhale, reach the fingertips out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale to reach out and down. Deep breath in, palms to sweep out and up. Exhale, reach out and down. Inhale, palms come together at the top. Exhale, palms come to your heart center. We'll bow the head here and set your intention for today's practice. It's one of peace or presence. Relief or relaxation. Deep breaths or awareness. And once your intention is set, we'll release the palms to the lap. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, we'll take the chin to the chest. Begin to soften the back of the neck and down the spine. Take at least a couple deep breaths here. So I take the right ear over towards the right shoulder. And soften the face. Relax the jaw. Soften the neck all the way down to the shoulder. Taking at least a couple breath cycles. We'll take the right hand over to the right side. Inhale, lift the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Continue to soften the shoulder. Reach up through the fingertips, keep the shoulders in their sockets, and root through the sit bones. Exhale, release the hand down. Inhale, right fingertips go up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulder into their sockets. So inhale, we'll reach through the fingers. Exhale to root down through the sitting bones. Place the shoulders into their sockets. Relax the face muscles. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale to release the hand down. Here we'll take the hands out in front of us. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, pull the tummy in, ribs deep. We can either come to the palms or forearms or lower a little deeper towards the mat. We'll take at least 4 deep breath cycles in this posture. With an inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands back. Here we'll take the back of your left hand. We'll inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take the back of the left hand to the right thigh. Inhale, grow even taller, and twist to look behind you. Here we'll inhale, grow a little taller, untwist just a little bit, just to where we're aligned over the right knee. And as we lengthen the spine, we'll then exhale and fold over this right thigh. Once again, you can stay up at the palms, you can drop to the forearms, or go a little deeper towards the mat. And then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands back. We'll take the back of your right hand, twist to the left side. Inhale, grow tall. We'll twist to the left. Inhale, grow even taller. We look behind you as you exhale. And then inhale, come about midway through that, untwist about halfway, aligning with your thigh and knee. We'll inhale to grow tall. Exhale, walk the hands either to the palms, forearms, or down onto the mat. So then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands up. We return to the center. Here we're going to go onto our back and do a few bridges. So we'll find it as pull the tummy in, pull the ribs deep, and slowly roll down. Here, if you have a block or a pillow nearby, we can place it between the inner thighs. Just for a little extra pressing in. So If you don't have a prop, we can also just actively think about pulling the inner thighs towards each other. Not touching, but squeezing in. From here, we'll take our palms down by our sides. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale to press down through the feet, lifting the hips off the ground. Inhale, press the hips up towards the ceiling. Then belly still pulled in, ribs deep. We'll hold here. Activate your glute muscles, your core, your abdominals. Press down firmly through the arms and palms. Press down firmly through the feet. And then we'll exhale, release from the upper back, mid back, low back, and finally the tailbone sinks heavy into the mat. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, ground down through the abdominals, press through the feet, squeeze the glutes to lift the hips. Inhale, press the hips up towards the ceiling. And then we'll exhale, slowly lower, upper back, mid back, low back, tailbone. Right. From here, we can go ahead and move the block up to the side. We'll exhale, hug the right shin into the chest. Let's go ahead and get a little relief in the hips. We'll circle the ankle while we're here. We'll go the other way. You'll extend the legs straight up towards the ceiling, reach out through the heel. A few deep breaths to breathe behind the leg into the hamstring, into the calf muscle. Exhale to release the foot down. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug your left shin into your chest. Take some deep breaths as you find a relief in the hip socket. Your inhale, extend the leg up towards the ceiling, reach out through the heel. Then we'll flex the foot. Oh, forgot to circle the ankle. So let's bring that shin, exhale, hug the shin in towards your chest, circle the ankle. We'll go the other way. Then we'll inhale, extend the leg straight. Then reach through the heel, stretch the calf, awaken the hamstring, and we'll release the foot back down. Your exhale, hug both knees into the chest, release the low back. You may rock side to side. And then here, we'll come up into a upright position. So legs will be straight. If you need a prop for your hips, you can place a blanket underneath your hips. And also, to maintain a long spine, we can bend the knees as much as you might need to. Yep. So I'm going to face this way. But legs will be straight, again, or again, bent as needed. Eventually we'll straighten. We'll press the sitting bones down. Spine is definitely long. Sit bones are down. Inhale, fingertips towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders into their hip sockets. The staff pose. We'll keep the feet flexed. Okay. You're going to point the feet and flex. Point the toes and flex. I'll point and flex. Good. Then we'll keep it going. Right. And then here we'll keep the feet flexed, the spine long. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, forward fold. So again, it's okay if you need to really bend those knees. If you're a little tight this morning, or if the legs just happen to be a little tighter. All right, you will exhale, relax the head, neck, and chest. Then long, easy breaths into the legs, into the spine. Really take the time to soften the muscles surrounding the spine, from the neck all the way down to the low back. As the spine begins to relax, that's where you can begin to straighten the legs, maybe just one leg at a time, or a little bit in both. However, if your legs are already straight and your spine's pretty relaxed, then what you'll be doing is, actually we'll all be doing this, exhale, pulling the tummy in and relaxing the spine a little deeper. So we inhale to lengthen, exhale to pull the tummy in and fold a little deeper. You will then inhale, rise through the fingertips, rise through the crown of the head, flex the feet strong. Exhale, release the hands down to your sides. Here we'll take the left foot into the right inner thigh. If there's a gap between the knee and the floor, you can always place a block there for support, however much support you might need. Okay. If it's pretty much, if it's touching the ground, you might not need a prop unless you want to use one. All right, so tummies are in, ribs are deep. We'll flex this right foot, inhale, fingertips to the ceiling. We'll be isolating the legs now, so exhale, forward fold. We'll either reach to the knee or calf, ankle or toes. Take some long, deep breaths into the spine. Exhale to deepen the fold. From then here, we'll inhale, rise, lift the fingertips towards the ceiling. Exhale to release the hands down. We'll then extend the left leg straight. Exhale, right foot comes to the inner thigh. Once again, if there's a little gap, you may want to place a block or prop to close the gap. Inhale, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Again, either reaching for the calf, ankle, or toes. Take some long, deep breaths. Release any tightness that appears. Good long, easy breaths. We'll keep the breath flowing here. Here, then inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale to release the hands down. All right, before we move on, let's take both soles of the feet together in the center for butterfly pose. If you have a prop for each side and you want that extra support, feel free to use it. Otherwise, we'll either grab at the knees, shins, ankles, or grab at the feet. Okay? We'll sit up tall wherever you are. Lengthen the spine long. See if there's any tightness present. You want to breathe into that tightness. Then when you're ready, you can exhale, begin to forward fold. Then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Here we'll move on to all fours. So we'll take a blanket and place it underneath the shins. And we'll also take the palms underneath the shoulders. So palms underneath the shoulders, hips over the knees, elbows slightly bent. And we'll inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, press firmly through the tops of the feet, firmly down through the shins, firmly down through the palms, fingers wide. Here we'll also exhale, pull the tummy up towards the spine. Ribs deep, tailbone long. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhale, send your hips back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees. Forearms and forehead to the mat. Take a moment to relax in a child's pose. Release any tightness that may still be in the back muscles. So soften the back body. And we'll inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest. Pull the tummy up and in, ribs deep, back to all fours. So exhale, hips go back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest. Pull the tummy up and in. Exhale, hips go back and down. Inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest. Exhale, hips go back and down. Inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest. Exhale, hips go back and down. Inhale, we'll rise through the head, neck, and chest. Take the left palm beneath your face. Inhale the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. We'll hold here, tummies in. Exhale, release the hand down. Take the right palm beneath the face. Inhale, left fingertips sweep to the ceiling. Exhale, release the hands back to the mat. From here, curl the toes under, press into your down dog. All right, so again, we'll press firmly through the palms, firmly through the heels. Inhale, lift the heels high up off the mat. Exhale to press them back down. Here, inhale, enter a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the head, neck, and chest. Any back bend we'll do here, whether it's a cobra down low, a sphinx up on your forearms, or an up dog. Here we'll go back into our down dog. Exhale. From here, we'll walk the hands back towards the feet. So when you're ready, exhale, walk the hands back. Relax in a forward fold. Here with an inhale, rise to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, palm sweep out to the sides and up to the ceiling. Exhale to release your hands down. Here we'll step the right foot forward towards the right side of the mat. And we will keep the blanket there because we'll be coming down after a while. So with a long spine, tummy's in, blocks, if you need one, it'll be placed out in front of you. Okay. So once you've got your setup, we'll lengthen the spine, keep the hips squared. Exhale with very stable hips. Send the tailbone back, crown of the head forward. We'll be entering a forward fold, whether you want to stop halfway at the thigh, come a little lower down the leg or to a block. Or some of you might feel comfortable on the mat. Okay, we'll take some long, deep breaths here. We'll continue to pull the tummy in, send the tailbone back. Ground through the outer edges of your feet and heels. We'll then lift the leg or lift the heel behind you. Take the block out in front of you. This is optional. You can take this into a couple different positions. So one way we'll do like a standing split where we lift the leg, and you can lift it as high as you want. The other option I have for you is if you keep the leg pretty leveled, we'll take the left hand to the block, and then you'll be opening into a twist. So taking the twist in the air is uncomfortable. You can bring the foot down, lengthen the spine, reach the arm up first, so get your twist first, squeezing from the inner thighs, belly, ribs, chest open, and then you can lift the leg. So if approaching the twist from a balanced position isn't as feasible, we can approach the twist first and hold in our revolved balance pose. Okay. And exhale to release the hand down. We're going to plant the foot back down on the mat, returning to our plank or pyramid pose, the very first pose we entered. Then from here, we'll very gently come down to the left shin. Once on the left shin, we'll lengthen the spine, shoulders over hips. Exhale, lunge forward. Open those hip flexors. We want to get really deep into those hip flexors. So tummy's in, ribs deep, hips forward. Long, easy breaths. Keep breathing more relief into those tight areas. Have, again, support as needed, blocks or chairs, walls even. And then we'll inhale, rise. Right, we'll place the block down or away from the mat. We'll be taking this right shin across and out in front of us, and then sliding the left leg further back for pigeon pose. So we can get those hip flexors open a little bit more by pressing the hips forward, glutes active, tummy's in. And then when you're ready, exhale, lower either onto the forearms. You can stack the fists, rest the forehead. Some of you might want to use a block for your head, or going a little closer down towards the mat. And long, easy breaths into any tightness that appears. So anytime you find a tight area, your work is to breathe and release that area. From here, we'll press firmly into the mat, rise to an upright position. We'll bring the shins together here. Extend your left, actually let's do our right leg. So extend your right leg out to the right side, and then we'll send the hips back a little bit more, getting the inner thigh. So again, we can stay up on the forearms, maybe stack the fists or use the block. Good. Here we'll then bring the shins together. Inhale, rise to an upright position. Shins come together. We'll send our hips back into child's pose. Take at least a couple deep breaths. We'll inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Curl the toes under, lift the sit bones, back to down dog. We'll press firmly through the heels, press firmly through the palms. Here, then, if you wanted to, you can take another chaturanga. So if you wanted to, you can inhale, plank, exhale, chaturanga, and meet us back in down dog. Or you can just stay in down dog. So up to you. I'll do the chaturanga with you. So inhale, long spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, any back bend will do. Cobra, sphinx, or up dog. Then exhale, we'll all be back in our down dog. Here we'll walk the hands back towards the feet. Exhale, relax into your forward fold. Deep breaths into the legs, into the back. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, palms sweep out to the sides and up to the ceiling. Exhale to release your hands down. Here we'll be stepping the left foot forward to the left side of the mat. Block will be out in front if you've got one. Hips squared. Tummy's in, ribs deep. We'll lengthen the spine long. Exhale, we'll send the tailbone back, making sure the hips are stable as you enter your forward fold. You may stop up high by the thigh, maintaining a long spine. Find some relief as needed. Exhale, maybe a little lower down the knee, shin, or down to the ground. If you have a block handy, we can use it for a little extra support. You'll press firmly through the outer edges of the feet to the heels. We'll continue to relax down the spine or down the leg and down the spine as well. Keep anchoring through your heels, the outer edges of the feet. It's really finding some relief in this posture. Now we have some options coming up that you don't necessarily have to take. You can keep breathing into your hamstrings, but we'll ideally use a block or chair or even a wall for this. So a few different ways we can step into this. Maybe I'll start you with the twist. So the easiest way is to squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the pelvic floor, abdominals, open the chest, and we'll reach up here. So say you don't even want to take a balance and maybe you just want to stay here in a twist, you can. Okay, so that's your first option. Second option, we'll walk the block a little more forward, lift the foot off the ground, making sure the arm ends up under the shoulder into our balance pose. Or you can close the chest and enter your standing split, lifting the leg up high. So again, a few different ways to, or a few different options for this. Do a revolve twist, a standing split, or stay rooted into the ground with both feet. Here with an exhale, close the chest, release the foot down. Entering our flank pose again, so we're right where we started. Relax the head, neck, and chest. Good. Here we'll then come down onto our right shin. Inhale, lift the head, neck, and chest. We're in an upright position, and then we'll exhale, lunge into that into the left leg. Take a long, deep breath in. Exhale, really opening that hip flexor. So going pretty deep here, but only as deep as you feel comfortable. Deep enough to breathe. As long as your breath is flowing, then you're probably in a good spot. When you're ready, we're going to take this left shin out in front of us. We can move the block off to the side, unless you want it for your pigeon. We'll slide the right leg straight back, lengthen the spine long. Press the hips down. Pull the tummy in, ribs deep. Then exhale, forward fold. We may stop on the forearms. You can even stop on a block if you wanted to. You can rest your head either on the fists or on your prop. Take a few breaths just to simply let go, relax any tightness. Relax the face muscles, the back. Roll an inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Walk the hands back. All right. We'll bring the shins in. That way you can now extend your left leg out to the left side. And then we'll send the hips back. So again, we can stay up on the palms or forearms, or lower a little deeper towards the mat. Roll an inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Bring the shins together. Here we'll then be separating the knees pretty wide and curling the toes under. We're going to enter our Malasana, or like a deep squat. We'll press the triceps into the inner thighs, separating and hands to the heart center. We'll lengthen the spine long, heart is up. Very good. And from here, we'll be pressing into the mat and rising to an upright position and ending up in a wide stance. So here we can move the blanket out of the way. You can take a block kind of nearby, just for future references. All right. So tummies are in, ribs are deep, edges of the feet are parallel to the edges of the mat. We'll inhale, lengthen the spine, inhale, we'll sweep the arms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, send the hips back, forward fold. Relax your head, neck, and chest here. Now here you're welcome to use a block if you need it. Here then walk both hands over towards the right foot or right leg. And again, you're welcome to use a block as needed. We'll then turn the right toes out. Lengthen the spine long, so we're pulling the chest forward towards the right side, right toes turned out, and then extend your arms up to a T. So here we end up in triangle. Now, if coming this low isn't the best place for you, you can always take a triangle up high. Just come up higher onto the thigh. Okay. Some of you might be using a block or might be on the ground. From here, bend the knee really deeply. Take the arm over by the ear, extended side angle pose. So this is the deeper option. You can be up high on the forearm or even higher in a shorter stance. Okay? So you do have lots of options here. Now here, exhale, close the chest. We're going to face our right side. From here, we want to transition. We're going to take our chest forward, transition through a squat. So when we bring the shoulder towards the knee, we're going to turn the heels in, toes out into our squat. We'll pause here. Right here, exhale, dip your it's going to be your left shoulder to the center, twisting right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left, dip that right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. And we twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip in the center. Inhale, rise to an upright position. Still in our squat if you can. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart center. And hold here. Exhale, look left. So right toes are going to turn in, left toes turn out to the left side. We're gazing left. Adjust your stance as needed. Here, inhale, open the chest forward, lengthen the leg. We'll sweep the arms up to a T. Exhale, reach through the left fingertips, windmill the arms whenever you're ready. So again, you can be up high. You can come lower towards the shin. Maybe some of you will use a block. We'll lunge deeply, forearm to the thigh. Or again, forearm or palm down. Actually, we should approach it the same way. I was gonna reverse out of it, but I realized it might be better if we approach it the same way. So we're gonna go ahead and inhale, come out of this one. Turn the toes forward. Exhale, forward fold. walk the hands over towards your left foot. That way we can get that IT band open first. And then it makes it easier for the rest of the postures, or just to end up a little deeper in the rest of the postures. Take long, deep breaths. We'll hold here. You're welcome to use a block. Okay, here we'll turn those left toes out. Left hand can be on a block or on the leg somewhere. Inhale, right arm up towards the ceiling, lengthen the spine. Glutes active, tummy's in. Here we'll exhale, lunge. So again, we can stay low, invite the arm over by the ear. That's your deeper option. Middle option, forearm to the thigh. Higher option, shorter stance as well. Okay. Then from here, we'll exhale, close the chest, rise, facing your left side. Inhale, return to the center, heels in, toes out, into our squat. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, squatting a little deeper. Inhale, sweep the palms up. We're gonna bring the feet in, turn the toes, bring the feet together. Exhale, release the hands down. All right, one more balance pose, and this one will need a prop, rather like a surface. So whether it's a couch or a chair, a table, windowsill. So we'll be grabbing something to prop our feet on. Okay. All right, so it is a bit of a balance. So we'll start with our right foot. So again, if you feel like you need more support in your balance, you can use a wall, set up next to a wall so that you have that extra support. Otherwise, we'll have our chair, take our right leg up onto the chair here. Exhale, pull the tummy in, ribs deep. We'll reach for maybe the seat of the chair, maybe your calf or ankle or toes. We'll lengthen the spine long. Exhale, fold a little deeper if available. It might be very tight this morning, which is okay. Just if it's tight, even being up here, you might want to hang out up here and release whatever's tensing. So again, we soften as soon as that tightness appears. We want to soften in those areas. We only go deeper once the channel is clear, like the body lets you know, oh yeah, we're good. You can go a little further. So again, take time to honor where you may be. So long, deep breaths, long spines. Here, let's even point the toes. I know it's a little harder with the foot flex, but now we're going to point the toe, so maybe we can get a little more depth in our abdominals. So inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to deepen the fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. Now inhale to come all the way up. Again, take your time. Make sure you feel rooted, stable as you find your way up. Take the leg off. We'll do the other side. Left leg straight, spine is long. Okay, we'll flex the foot to start with. Again, if you're already tight here, if you already feel like a whole lot of things going on, we want to stay here and breathe through it. However, if you need a little more depth and to feel that, into that a little more, so we'll inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tailbone goes back. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to deepen. Then you might stop over by the calf or shin, to breathe through that. Some of you may stop at the ankle. Some of you might be down on the chair, beyond the foot. All of that is fine as long as you're breathing into whatever tightness appears for you. You're going to find relief. All right, when you're ready, we'll point the toes. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold deeper. And again, only if your body is allowing you to. If things are very tight here, just breathe through it before you go further. You want the breath to continue flowing. You want to continue to have a sense of ease. With an inhale, rise. We'll then step the feet together. Awesome. We'll come to our mats. We're actually going to come straight down onto our mat. So we'll set up our props. So we'll do the blanket for our head and neck support. Let's actually do this. Let's roll the blanket up. So we're going to roll the blanket just to get a little heart opening, chest opening. This is going to go for our spine. So what you'll do is place it long ways, like the long edge of your mat. If you want to stick something underneath your legs for a little more support, I'd recommend it. So grabbing a pillow of some sort, or bolster if you've got one. And that's going to go under the knees. This is always good to have that extra support under the knees. It really releases the low back too. So again, supporting the knees to release the low back. You can prop the knees up as high as you want, to be honest. So if you want to take it up on the chair that we were just using, you can do that. All right, so for this one behind us, we want to pull it to maybe not necessarily touching us, but close to the low back, and we'll lift. Actually, hang on. Go ahead and let it touch you. If you have a longer torso, you might need it a little higher, but we'll let the crease meet us as we recline back on it. Arms are going to go out to a T. So you can get a little chest opening here. We'll relax the legs onto our second prop. And here we'll close the eyes. Want to let your body take in all that we just did. Let the breath be deep. Let the face muscles be soft. The jaw muscles relaxed. All right, once you've had enough chest opening, if you want more, you can hold here. Otherwise, we're going to press up off our blanket or roll the blanket. Turn it to where we can support the head. You might need to unfold it a little bit or unroll it a little bit so it's not so like compressed up there. But we'll have just a little bit of head support. And again, go ahead and recline back. Now from here, for if you want a little bit more for the inner thighs and hips, we'll take the soles of the feet to your bolster. Let the knees go out to the sides. Palms can be on the body here, or they can remain out to a T. Simply take deep breaths into the body for our final postures of relaxation. Continue to invoke more relaxation and allow that into the body. Take deeper breaths, soften your energy. Grow slowly. You can stay here actually for the last few minutes, or we can bring the knees together. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest, release the low back, and then we'll extend the legs onto your bolster or prop. Relax the palms by your sides, but away from the body. Palms to face up. And we'll close the eyes if they aren't already. Soften your cheekbones and jaw muscles. Soften the chest and shoulders, the ribs and belly. Relax your hips and pelvis, your arms and legs. Take a deep breath in. Long, easy exhale. Allow movement back into the fingers and toes, into the wrists and ankles, shoulders, hips. Take a full body stretch whenever you're ready, and then we'll turn over to one side, resting your head onto your props or hand. Roll them, press firmly into the mat, and rise to an upright position. We'll prop the hips as needed. Relax the palms to the lap, index fingers to the thumbs. Maintain your inward attention. Inhale, sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. We'll join the palms together at the top. Exhale the hands to your heart center. So we'll bow the head here. Time to acknowledge your well-being, Acknowledge your and celebrate your commitment to nourishing your mind and body. Celebrate the ease and depth of your breath. Spirit, thank you for choosing to be here this morning and practicing yoga with me. Thank you. Awesome.
Thank you. That was